Wow. Finally, I'm here. We have heard a lot about this company which has taken Africa by storm. I'm talking about this company, Diaspora Insurance House. It is in Birmingham. So I said, no. For a man coming all the way from Zimbabwe, Canada said, no, let me pass through and see these people because they've been doing great work for our people. You know, a lot of people complain. Say, Ezra, please do crowdfunding. We have lost a brother, we've lost a sister. But it's now easy for you. If you take this insurance, you know that everything is covered. You simply go there, you get your cash, and your problems are solved within a few minutes. This is the house, Diaspora Insurance House. They're in Birmingham. I said, let me see them, let me visit them. Look at the cars, the sales reps, look at everything. They are all based here. But muno, bakona page, bebuya la. Zabuya zobona badinge, linsu, so that I help you because they say, insurance, okay. So I do care about fellow countrymen, I do care about Africans. So I'm sure there is something here. Oh, it's welcome. This is welcome. Diaspora Insurance House. We're in Birmingham. Everybody at home? How's it going? How are you? How are you? How are you? Long time. Long time. Yeah. I said no. There's no way I can return to Zimbabwe without passing through. Yeah. A lot of people, they phone me, they try to talk to me about the Diaspora Insurance. Me and this man here, the CEO of Diaspora Insurance, we come from afar. I think it's now close to 30 years knowing each other here, and has been helpful to our communities. Has helped some of us in our project. Has helped quite a lot of Zimbabweans. As you see, the events happening in UK, they are there, the churches, and I want to really appreciate you, all your support and love.
Thank you so much.
So I said, no, there's no way I can pass out to just go without seeing you.
No, thank you for coming. Thank you. Like we always say, ours really is a calling, not work. So that gives us the energy to always go the extra mile because we feel really like it's a calling to help the community. I think a community is stronger when people can support each other, when someone can take an area of specialty, support the community, the other person takes on their own area and support the community. It makes us stronger as a people, more so as a diaspora people. Yeah.
Right.
So thank you for coming.
Thank you very much. And this building it now is for Diaspora Insurance because some people think that it's just an office or a brief work as a business, but it's a huge building here. And many offices.
Yeah, it's quite a big investment.
It belongs to the company.
We acquired the building last year, and it's quite some investment which we are also using to empower the community, the African community in the UK, Zimbabwe and other communities. We currently cover 20 African nationalities, and our position is that the African story in the diaspora has been a story of resilience, struggle, and endurance. We want to change the narrative to a story of excellence, and we want to do that with the diaspora supporting the communities in every way we can.
Jeff, you remember even in times before you opened this, I think we lost a country member, a musician in London, and we were struggling to raise money. I think some of these things which motivated or inspired you to open this. Because death doesn't give you notice. People just die, and then you find that you are penniless, you've got no money. But if by then there was an insurance like this, surely we would have helped. But then that's when we decided to say, no, our people have been asking out, please, and then say, no, let me just cover people so that in case of death, the money will be available.
That's the thing. Like they say death comes like a thief. When you least expect it, it strikes. And for diasporans, you find that it's not just the pain of losing someone which becomes a problem. The bigger problem becomes the finances. And I've been to funerals where you realize that more than crying for the loss, people are more haunted by the fact that they don't have funds or any resources to give their loved ones a dignified send-off. So it creates a big problem. And we have said that losing someone is hard enough, but to lose someone and then instantly be reduced to a beggar, it creates a double trauma. Yeah, and people suffer. And I saw that happening to myself. And the musician you mentioned, without mentioning the name, where they spent about 80 months in a mortuary some years back. Years back, I lost my own brother, Bernard Mtubuke, if he may rest in peace. He was my brother in the UK. Then I also lost my best friend, Lincoln Makotore, in the UK. And in both cases, there was no solution in terms of financial intervention from a structured financial insurance policy. So that's all those tragedies would then end up pushing us to say people are suffering, people need a structured, institutionalized solution that is sustainable to create intergenerational financial security. So yeah, so that also inspired us, or those personal tragedies inspired us to say there's need for a solution.
Right, you've been helpful to our people, and quite a number of African states now covered by you, though you wanted to start by doing home, which you've done it diligently. People, where we go, I was in Canada trying to explain. Somebody said, no, Ezra, I saw you advertising this insurance company about funeral. So the person didn't know exactly when you talk about the life cover and this cash plan. People are saying, no, I'm not going to do it safe for years. Yeah. So I said, no, there's a difference. This one gets cash and cover. Maybe if you can explain to the viewers.
Yeah, it's a very important point, that one, because the key message really is that to some extent people need education in terms of how these things work. The traditional funeral policy that people have become accustomed to over the years has always been structured in a manner that when you come to pass, you get given goods and services, and you are provided with the transport. And that speaks to the olden reality, yesteryear reality, where people were very localized. You are born locally, you grow up locally, you die locally, you get buried locally. But that's not our reality today as diasporans. As diasporans, things have moved to a completely new set of reality where we are essentially transnational. We are transnational citizens who belong to more than one society. So that speaks to your question about people worrying about saying my cover may not pay, or why we do a cash cover. We do a cash cover because a policy, to be correct, it has to speak to the needs of the target market. Right. So that's why we do this cover as a cash cover, and we have been running 14 years now, going strong and consolidating, and we've got a very clean history.
Yeah, your history is fantastic, because when people, in times of need, I remember just a month ago, 2 months ago, somebody, a lady who said he lost a relative, and they said, Ezra, I don't know what we're going to do. If it was not for Diaspora, because that cash came less than 24 hours. Because I was busy saying, within 48 hours. I said, no, that cash quickly came within a few hours. They said, come and collect the money. So that money now, it is up to you to decide.
Correct. Yeah.
What coffin to buy. Whatever you wanna do, if it is covered or already the casket is there, that money you can keep it and do something else.
Yeah, correct. Yeah, that's a very key point about cash. The first thing about the innovation to do a cash policy was mainly to say that as a transnational people, diasporans, we need a policy that speaks to our reality and our needs, that we are a transnational people. We belong to more than one society, more than one nation, and our location and our needs over time are not fixed. They tend to be fluid. Therefore, you want a policy that speaks to that, to say, If I want a policy that pays for me to be taken home, I'm using the same policy. If over time my needs change, that I'm being buried abroad, I'm using the same policy. If over time my perception and my view of life changes to say I want cremation, I'm using the same policy. And if you have cash in hand, it means that you could be anywhere in the world. Cash knows no border. You could be anywhere in the world. I can use the same policy in UK. I can use the same policy if, God forbid, something happens while this time in the West Indies. I can use the same policy if I relocate to Australia, New Zealand, or wherever. But not only that, we also do it as a hard currency. Why hard currency? Because hard currency gives you a level of certainty in the long term. Right. Against currency volatility, against inflationary loss of value. You know that if I'm covered, let's flash back and say this is 1990. Just imagine this is 1990, we have this conversation. You, Ezra, here you decide to take, I'm taking a policy that gives me this type of coffee in this type of service. I say I want a policy 10,000 pounds or 10,000 US dollars. This is 1990. Fast forward time, 35 years to now. You can't even remember what type of coffee you were sold, or what type of service you were sold. But if I was on 10,000 pounds, I would still know that I'm on 10,000 pounds and my policy would change. Yes. And if that same policy would work for me wherever I'm in the world. Because all what you need is a bank account and you can pay someone's policy process anywhere in the world. But that's not the only reason why we moved from traditional cover to cash cover. The other reason for cash cover is that a funeral comes with a lot of expenses. And the traditional funeral policies that gives you goods and services, they will give you coffin and transport. But what happens to food, church service, flowers, photography, videography, and beyond the funeral, you also want to plan the memorial, you want to plan it, the tombstone ceremony. And while the funeral is happening, what tends to happen is that if you are on a contract that pays you as you work, it means you are not earning because you are doing funeral.
Yes.
So the opportunity cost of attending the funeral, and all those costs are real, and it leaves a lot of families who are on the wrong policy with a huge financial shock on their pockets because they don't have money to pay the bills, because they were not able to work, or they've had to use so much cash or using credit card to do the funeral. So that's why we moved to say cash cover is the best, because it speaks to the needs of the people. In fact, in financial advisory terms, a policy can only be deemed to be correct if it speaks to the needs. So there's element of suitability. Is it suitable? Yes, because why? It speaks to the needs. Today, tomorrow, short term, mid term, long term, your policy should remain relevant. Not a situation where your policy is only valid for a short time. If that happens, it means it will end up working for the insurer more than the policyholder. And that's not right.
Very important points, ladies and gentlemen. I know a lot of people will be watching here. To make it simple for you, just visit diasporainsurance.com 24 hours a day. Anytime in 3 a.m. when you're working as a nurse or you're working in the industry during your break, just visit diasporainsurance.com, and then there will be somebody there chatting to you. You understand? You can WhatsApp, the numbers are there. If you go on that website, as we speak about the worldwide protection without borders. We don't care where you are, where you're based, and it's up to you how you use your money. We're not going to force you to say you took an insurance, we want you to see you buying the coffee. No. That money which is there is for you as a policyholder. It's up to you to decide what you want to do with it.
Right.
Yeah, thank you very much, CEO. Really appreciate it.
No, we appreciate it.
I've got something. Like I said, if anyone didn't understand, visit diasporainsurance.com, and then you can be able to chat. Meanwhile, I just want to take a break and talk to somebody else.
Leave your family with love and dignity, not financial burden.
Thank you.
At Diaspora Insurance, no medical checks are needed, guaranteed acceptance. Cover yourself and loved ones globally for diasporans and family. We offer immediate cash payout within 24 hours. Choose how you're remembered with our flexible cover: burial, repatriation, or cremation.
You could stay instead of sitting.
Protect yourself and family. Peace of mind guaranteed. Get your peace of mind today. Visit diasporainsurance.com.
Just a bit so that I quickly share this.
My break is finished, my friend.
Your break?
Run it again.
Oh.
Let me run another one.
Where is it? Where is it? Just share it. Just sit and then share it. All right, let's go.
Are you not running another one? That's the. It's currently
Yeah, I'm running community. It will cost us
please join Diaspora Insurance.
Just say.
Madam Boss Mataura,
Is it still the same? Welcome back.
Yeah, you just welcome back. So stand by.
Yeah, welcome back, and I'm hearing a lot of good stories about the Diaspora Insurance. Obed, because bengikhuluma lo CEO lapha entshela indaba ezimnandi wena ulapha ndoda kudala hlala sixoxa abantu abakubonele ebhukwini lapho ukukhuluma ngendaba lezi eze-Diaspora Insurance kanti ngiwedwa khona akutshele ke ngapha abantu emakhaya ukuthi ihamba njani.
Yeah, kahle siyanamukela kuhlelo luka Ezra lapha sise Diaspora HQ. Siyathokoza kakhulu ukuthi namhlanje sibe sisonke lapha Diaspora House. Abantu emakhaya into engabatshela yona ikubana mhlawumbe ngibazise ukuthi iDiaspora Insurance Company ilapha ukubana iyethule imithwalo abantu abahlangana nayo nxa sokuthe kwafiwa. So ke nxa sokuthe kwafiwa abantu bathwala nzima kakhulu bayaswela imali bagcine behamba mhlawumbe ngithi ezitaradeni kumbe ebantwini nje becela ubogofandi. So ke kunzima kakhulu ukuthi umuntu ohlangana naye akunikeze imali oyifunayo ngoba abantu abaningi kule ingxenye yomhlaba abalayo leyo mali. Akekho umuntu le 5,000, akekho umuntu le 10,000 pounds ongakunika yona ukubana uhambisa isidumbu ngaphi ekhaya. Kodwa ke nxa ule Diaspora cash funeral plan konke lokho kuba nje umthwalo lula kakhulu.
Abantwana bafuna ukazise phakathi kwe life cover la lokho into eyi1 life cover la le insurance in cash plan is different. I-life policy le cash funeral policy ye-Diaspora into ezimbili ezihlukeneyo. I-life policy izikhathi eziningi ipolicy othi ma uyithethe iyamature ingakhona ukubana irane mhlawumbe for 15 years ikhona ukurana for 20 years mhlawumbe wena uyithethe lawe mhlawumbe usesele 40 years usiyafikisa maybe ku-age 65 ipolicy liyana layo iyamature konke kuphelele khona lapho awusatholi lutho sokumele uqale phansi. So lapha esathutha ukuthi bathathe i-cash plan.
Lapha ngiyakhuthaza ukuthi abantu kabathathe i-cash plan engasoze ibanikeze lolo hlupho lokuthi nxa sokufiwe kumele baqale phansi ngabaqale phansi lapha within 24 hours babe sebeyitholile leyo mali engabasiza kakhulu.
So i-cash plan le within 24 hours ebenze abantu bengathathela ama-relatives, they can group them together kukhona ipolicy njalo ukulesiwe lo mfazi labantwana I can take for them.
I-cash funeral plan yethu igoqela imuli yakho esithi immediate family kuwe iphinde futhi kulabo malume kulabo dadewethu kulabo khazi bethu esibaziyo ukuthi kwesinye isikhathi nxa sokuthe kwafiwa kabalazo lezo zimali ubana basizakale uyakhona ubana ubathathe ubafake phansi kwepolicy yakho. Nxa sokufiwe sifuna nje into okuthiwa yi-proof of death ongaba yi-death certificate kwesinye isikhathi kube yi-burial order within 24 hours leyo mali iyabe sifake ku-account.
Advantages of having i-cash plan lo uba le umuntu othatha i-policy yokuthi uyathenga i-casket buy this. I-advantage lo unikeshe ukuthi beyikhona phela benyawo.
I-cash ile advantage yokuthi ngaphandle kokubana sokungcwatshiwe umuntu ngemva kwaleso sikhathi mhlawumbe uzavumelana nami ngesintu abantu babuya bezokududuza bahlale inyanga kumbe izinyanga zokududuza kuyadliwa phela lapha ekhaya. So bekufunakala izimali and ngemva kwalokho abanye bayenza ama-memorial services abanye bafuna ukwenza kuthiwa yi-tombstone unveiling konke lokho kudinga izimali.
Imali levela diaspora ela limit how to use it, what to give, whatever. Even if you decide to bank it, this is
kuwe.
Masukhavile. But ngapha lokho baza kuthengela i-casket ongayifuni. Yabo ngathi bakuthengele lo. Yet you've been paying for years.
Yes.
So ungcono ukuthi ungapay cash, you decide for yourself what to do.
Kakhulu.
Yeah. So abantu bajoina ngabanjani bathina emhlabeni wonke balale bajoina what those who can join you and they know how to go about it right now.
Yes. Thina kithi sithatha abantu from 0 years kuyefika ku 75 age next birthday. Yilabo bantu esithi thina baya qualify wana bayenze i-application towards this product. Njalo futhi nxa bejoyina akudingakali ukubana mhlawumbe kukhangelwe ukubana bayagula na kumbe kabaguli. Bayaqualify nje benjalo bangene ama-covers ethu achiphile futhi kakhulu. Qasela from 2.5 kuze kufika ku 20,000 pounds kulabo abadlala ongayiphiwa.
So abantu abaqualify bayakhala isikhathi sabo ukuthi siyabalenga abantu abaqualify all countries in Africa le 20.
E-Africa kade sesicover 20.
Then ngapha overseas any country.
Yes.
Canada included?
United
States
included? Bonke ama-Africans akulawo mazwe angu-20 bangazi babe se-Canada.
It should be best anywhere in the world.
Best anywhere in the world. Ngoba i-policy it's a global product, it's a borderless product.
Okay.
Yes, so bacovered labo bantu.
All right. So bavisit the website for more contact.
Yeah, nxa ukuthi mhlawumbe bafuna ubana bathola usizo masinya bangicontakta mina njengo-business development manager wesadaki plus 44 0167568 kumbe kwesinye isikhathi ngizathi futhi bakhona ubana bangicontakte ku plus 44 0167568 lingangena kuleyo nombolo leyahlangana lo Obed uNdlovu Mkhosi onguyena obhekane le Sadak region.
Aha. Sizwe ngani mami ke Diaspora Insurance belapha ke. I want to thank my man Gilbert le ke we come from afar. This is what we've been talking about, Diaspora Insurance. I said, no, let me go to their HQ because a lot of people don't know that they've got offices. It's a 2-story building. There's so many offices. People are here and they are working 24/7. So visit the website diasporainsurance.com 24/7. You quote and apply and get or look for this man. You will get protection. Asla border. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Let's join.
Uzoyakanakira Diaspora Insurance. So kwatiri inodipa is a peace of mind.
You guys set to do lights. Yeah, lighting. I think we need a two. One from the side, two on the sides. Anyway, we'll let it go.
Yes.
Saka chiuya chimbi chimbi munamoti chakumiririra